Hello everyone and welcome to my stream. Today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. And without further ado, let's get started. We need to go this way. This equipment is really bad. Let's hope I can get past all these frogos without doing that. Imperial salute. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your disposition, they are well beyond the perimeter. But I will not have it said that I was remiss. You return to the scene. Keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go right, use your smoke signal to call us. What would happen if I immediately changed in front of them? They don't even pay it no mind. Okay, got past the frogos without much issue. Nope, no Froggo. Froggo, no. Froggo, no. Well, 50 thing. I hope you don't mind me joining, seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. There she is. This is the place, but where are the enemies? Sure, over there. Send in a report. Let us make an example of these insurgents. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look like gift chocobo in the beak, but it does seem rather worse for wear, doesn't it? Take which, what's your assessment? Honest assessment. Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she's structurally sound. Doesn't look like the way I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the this may be damaged. But aren't those things protected by thick armor plates? They are. I need to go do something. Be right back. They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have broken and taken a blow, and I suspect we are dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You get it? Get that wedge? Got that wedge? Oh, mumbling cart chocobos. I heard that a hull has been a hill has been set aside. A hull has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Wolf Mage. Oh, hello. Hello, Lanny. Oh, okay. By the way, my stream monitoring channel is not updating for some reason. By the way, my stream monitor. The Magitech armor, so then the others are took it inside. Just go in and go on in and join them. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry though. Ffxiv will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else until the job is done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. But every little thing she does is magic. Sid would have you assist in the repair of the Magitech armor. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Ffxiv complete their task. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty, which has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech cores which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost. Which thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you. As I believe the chief has already informed you, the Magitech's core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. Though I thought about having you create more Reapers, but even if the Dunderhead's maintenance engineers out of Castrum Sentry had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there's a solution. To substitute the Magitech core with a Mammoth heart. In case you don't know, a mammoth heart can be used to grant sustenance to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmith Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No. Well, they typically cost something in order in the order of I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Hello there, come to collect the hermit heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken delivery of packaging the finest example we have. A heart fit for a piece among moments. Payment? Oh, are you? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinode's personal use after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservants will be coming to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphanode has been a benefactor of our since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmith Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here is the marmot heart. Mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass my compliments on to your master. Morduna. Want to go in? It hardly needs saying, but trying to not to be seen. Oh, do you have the Mammon heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah, thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino. Being from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's try it. Let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitech armor engage. Or not. She needs to like. She just needs a left tap, I'll wager. Yes, she's alive. Let's take her outside and put her through her phases. Old maid, you should care. Would you care to do the honors? Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder, as far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here. We'll start again. No anomalous movements evaded from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. leg jumps, absor- absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back, Wolf Mage. The torso remains stable during various motions. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here is a summary of my findings. The drive rin is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a negligible, a noticeable improvement performance as far as servo mechanism. I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, but I'm not at a loss to explain why. The moment heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor or other mechanisms. Where's magic tech cores? Serve only to conduct pulses. Armored hearts enable automata to process the information calculated by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like she's part of the team, in which case we should do our best to make her feel welcome. Slash WELCOME. Welcome. Click. If you are above, I'm not above level 50, I'm level 49. Oh, this is a solo mission, so I have to actually boot you from the party. Proceed. Daft as I felt, I gave it my best. I welcomed myself. Please stand still. What were you expecting it to do? Bob Curtis. No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this stillness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an arduous task at the best of times, and wholly impractical during battle. Using a moment heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be capable of compatible with Garlean technology. Which are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. Why, we could try a dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. There's the Reaper. Taken by the Trader Garland, and is that the Akon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. The hells you will. We've located the stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond. It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Bloody hells, Wolfmage, protect the armor at all cost. Oops. Oh. Did he complete? Ffxiv, look, she's moved. Now she deigns to grace us with her presence. It looks like it took us a good while, but we're finally ready. And it's time to infiltrate Custom Sentry and rescue our comrades. There, the finishing touches. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let's see to the final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Sid awaits confirmation of your readiness to undertake the rescue mission. How goes your preparations, Wolfmage? We leave as soon as you are ready. Gallant, you came. I thought I'd give you my roar and send off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women we're about to make my lifelong wish come true. We will do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put courtesy before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not not trivial those enemy memories. No, don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you a tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to be a I used to have a mother. She was sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister too, pretty little thing. She was gentle as a lamb, but though but tough as nails. Well, we were poor folk, living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp, then beaten and been laid. We was made to do hard labor while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They had their suffering from hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow slaves to be taken again, my mother and sister leapt over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then and that I'd get revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I need. But on 2 decades of since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all ale. That's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You gave us too much credit, Goldmund. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what more important than that? And any road, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take the Empire over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off the appetite for vengeance. But Summit tells me I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned. And you are sure that will safely satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afraid I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire. 'Tis true, but I've long since realized that the front line are no place for a man like me. either would. There's some, as would call me a craven. But I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. But best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralgar give you strength. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Big Wedge and I will lay in wait east of Castrum Sentry, just outside the stronghold patrol perimeter. Just join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. You know what? I might play something else later on stream. Might. Oh, which carbuncle? Blue one. The blue carbuncle mount came out to play. Why in the bloody hells do they stand right next to an enemy? Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite a dashing figure in imperial black and crimson. But how now is not the time for jests. Let's review the infiltration plan. Crestum Center lies just beyond. Just a short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. I've noted I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via link pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, and lest you wonder, Ida and Yashtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event Alphino and I attract too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle force used us to improvise. Don't be surprised, but don't despair. They did at least leave a message for you, something along the lines of don't do anything reckless, if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You best be off. Good luck, Wolfmage. May the 12 keep you.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, And though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
I'd best get back to my duties. The supplies ain't going to move themselves, and your other opponents can come to that. Oh. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there, so engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too, had the tribunus command you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when next you pass that way. That's a fine suit. Part of the maintenance crew from Orson, are you? Welcome to Castrum Century, Engineer. What? Prisoners? Oh, you've heard the rumors then? Yes, they're being held in the storage tower. I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned to work here and not to gossip. Gobet Eorzea's defeated heroes now, so a bit of enthusiasm or all have reported. Have you reported? Greetings, forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there. Oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners. All right, I dare say you know of the one, eh? The Sylvan blonde goodness, no. It's the Lullaphilin lass. I'm smitten with her. She's so adorable. Hurts. I want to sweep her up in my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon would take to convince the centurion to let me the key so I could see? Okay, that guy's in love with Tataru, I think, by what he said. What's this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? The trade views behest. You say this is highly irregular, but would not do to make the lady right. My lady Ray Roth. Take my identification key. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. Strictly security tight. Our studies are going to need a special key if we want to get past here. Okay. Oh, Paige, I was so scared. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. To linger here shall yield us no answers. Let us away ere the window to our liberty be closed shut. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. Fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eyes of an Marin Aida. Well, she's kinda hard to miss in that snowy white armor of hers. Archon, accursed scions, how did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the castrum's walls which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comfort of your vehicles. Your stole is just being light. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's a wonder it's called a phantom train. The phantom train. No passenger would be seen dead in it. So you scuttled in amidst the freight, like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with the rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoings, Livia Sestrinus. 'Twas you who laid the ruins, who led the raid on the waking sands, who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. Betake you to your guard. More intruders, protect the Tribunus. Confounded. Ida, with me. after them. Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady. In discussions with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. No, no, no. There they are. Fan out and surround them. We must protect Tataru. Pigs, go on. I'm going in. See everyone to safety. Oh, don't do it. No, Wolf Mage. Hold them off. I'll look after the others. Nymphelia and Tataru. What do I have to do here? Is it taking damage now? Yes it is. Okay, that's what the problem was. I think it's invulnerable. Let me find another generator. find the other generator. There has to be another generator. Still not taking damage, meaning there's another generator somewhere. There it is. Duty complete. Oh. I got nervous a little there. Because I couldn't find the generators that were making the enemies impervious to damage.
Take the leader! Kill the rest!
you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One, 2,
3.
4.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the 7 hells?
Okay, I am being knocked on my door. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagons used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian. An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him. Thancred! He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No. No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Kryl? This is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque. The item I requested. Is it ready? Wonderful! I'm sorry to press, but we need it urgently. How soon can it be delivered? I am in your debt, my friend.
The situation may have taken an ill turn.
But the battle is far from over. And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory. The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to Grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Relay all available forces. I want them ready to move on my word. And relay to Siphons. The order is to sail. That's all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as will where like to be. I need to only give the word to Rowley. Has there been word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongue. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to his holy mouth, if not this? And he claims the Fury as his god. 'Tis bad comedy. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action, not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Van Belsar claims to wield the power to smite at primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. 'Tis too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance. We must answer as one, but if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely follow. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? What the? Oh, it's speak with Menphilia. Why do they want me to? I don't understand why it shows that when the quest objective is over here. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Wolfmage, and help them make the right decision. Menphilia is greatly concerned by recent developments concerning the Council of the Alliance leaders. Grim tidings, Wolfmage. It seems that word of the ultimate weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber to deliberate the answer even as we speak. Belligerent as they are, I fear they will elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering, yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers is will doom Eorzea, and not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Wolfmage, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Testing strip. The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the door, sir. I'm sorry? You're here on behalf of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. 8,000 pardons, my lord. Come. Of course you may enter.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alfinord, Minfilia, and 7 hells! Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Raoban?
Cid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our your realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Well, I think this is a good spot to leave off. So, let's end the stream here. So, let's see if we can raid. I'm looking for someone who's... Let's raid this guy. Found someone new to raid. Reese Wolf. Let's raid Reese Wolf. They seem nice. They're a nice doggo and appear to be playing Elden Ring. He is playing Elden Ring and he's a very nice bean. I hope you enjoyed my stream and I hope you enjoy his. Until next time, I have been WolfMage1011 and I will see you guys then. Have a nice day.